A Texas mom says her son was relentlessly bullied at school. She wanted to find out if bullying was a problem district-wide, so she asked for information. And the school district said it would cost her $7,000. Here's a look at some national numbers that illustrate how bad the problem is. 22% of students 12 to 18 years old reported being bullied at school in 2019, and 46% of students 13 to 17 reported cyberbullying. Let's bring in that Texas mom, Terrie Chumchal, and American Freedom Network attorney Warren Norred. Thank you both for coming on. We appreciate this. Terrie, to you first. You really just wanted the information on your son. You wanted the bullying statistics. You wanted statistics for assault, bullying, and police involvement. And they said, well, it's going to take thousands and thousands of pages, and it's going to cost you $7,000. What then?
Correct. Yes, Trace, thank you for having us. I really don't understand why it would have cost that much money because, again, I'm just asking for numbers. These numbers were needed for me to understand why all of the things that happened to my son, how they weren't bullying. And a lot of the things that happened to him were actually assault. And we just don't understand why they're happening, why they're not counting them, and how they could ever cost that much money.
And it wasn't just the school and the school district and school board not helping you out. They were actually in the process of mocking you. You spoke before a school board. There was a hot mic, and the school board said this conversation. I'm quoting here, Myra. Hey, Miss Chumchal forgot her cup over in the corner. Do you want to give it to her? The purple cup right there? That's it. Yeah, we need to return the cup. Yeah, I will tell her right where to put that cup. Mr. Norred, you think parents have every right to know what's happening to their kids in school?
Well, absolutely. And it's not as though Terrie was asking for anything that they are not already required by Texas state law to accumulate. This is just the numbers that they're required to do. What they wanted to do is they wanted to say, well, we have to redact all of these things as though we were asking for the reports themselves. They were just looking for the numbers. And so they wanted to use any excuse to keep their work opaque and not work openly so people can see what their school district is doing. It's usually just a matter of trying to protect the management's reputation as running a safe school, when in fact they're running it for the benefit of a few to the exclusion of the rest.
What baffles me, Terrie, is that there were some of the incidents of bullying of your son that were actually caught on closed-circuit videotape, and they would not show you the tapes. What did you do, and what did you say?
In those instances, I just asked why. Why do I not have the right to watch these videos of my son being hurt? And I pushed hard, but each time they just told me that according to FERPA, they had to protect the other child's privacy. And it never sat right with me, and I pushed and pushed. And now finally this year, they have finally allowed me to watch at least 3 videos now. But there are many other families that they have done the same to. They don't let them watch these videos, and we have every right to see these videos.
Yeah, and this is happening all across the country. It's got to be very hard to watch that video. I want to play this soundbite. This is from Nicole Solas, a Rhode Island mom who was on America's Newsroom back in June. The same thing happened. She asked for information. They wanted thousands of dollars. Watch.
So schools will charge you whatever price they want to charge you, so that way you're not going to know what your kids are learning in school. So public information is not public if it costs this much money and no one can access it.
Mr. Norred, you're not asking, you're not filing a lawsuit. You just want the Attorney General in Texas to step in.
Yeah, the struggle is, of course, that Ken Paxton's a busy man with a lot of school districts that are misbehaving these days. And so it's public information, and parents in the front line that are willing to step out and be courageous, like Terrie and other people. Yeah. Joshua ISD is really not particularly unusual. There are a lot of school districts that are doing these kinds of things, giving criminal trespass to parents who ask questions. The list of little tricks that they're using to excuse their behavior is mind-boggling, and it grows every day.
Yeah, it is shameful. 10 seconds left for you, Terrie. What would you tell other parents in this situation?
I would tell them to advocate for your children and don't stop. You're the only one who can help them. Reach out, find support. Parent advocacy groups, Families Engaged for Effective Education has been crucial to me to help me learn about my rights. Find help, reach out to family and friends. You have to help your children.
Yeah, and you have every right to do so. Terrie, Warren, best of luck to you. Thank you both.
Thanks.
Thank you.